Hi everyone. Hello. Hello. There's Judy. Hi Judy. We're gonna give it a second, okay? Let people be joining here. Hi Tammy. I'm so happy to see you guys. I just can't even explain to you how happy I am to be sitting here today. Hi Brenda. Here the cat. Hi Alicia. This is so much fun. I actually feel like I'm with you guys. It's strange. I'm here, in my studio by myself, drinking my coffee, waiting for everybody to join. Kelly Pittman. Hi, Kelly Pittman. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Ann. Oh, there's Karina. Hi, Marilyn. California. Hello. Wisconsin. Are you guys having a fabulous day? I mean, like, seriously? A fabulous, fabulous day today. It is so gorgeous here. Hi, Debbie. We're so glad you found us. So glad you found us. Denise, get out. How you doing, girlfriend? Happy anniversary. Hi, Rhonda. Is that like the Kelly Pittman? Like my old BFF Kelly Pittman? Or are you a new Kelly Pittman that doesn't know me? Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Christine. Hey, Miss Wendy. Hiya. Hi, Amy. Hi, Dana. Louisville, Kentucky. Ooh, gotta tell you, that's gotta be some gorgeous foliage right about now, huh? Hi, Wendy. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Sharon. Sunny, Illinois. I know it's gorgeous out, isn't it? I don't want to see what's going on around there, Denise. You should be having yourself a cocktail, I'm sure. But you made it. I know, right? Hello, Renee. All right, guys, we have 45 people on. Hi, Shannon. I have so much stuff to tell you guys. I am just Colorado, I bet, right? Cindy. Hi, Cindy. All right, I'm going to be sitting down, so I'm not going to be able to see everybody. But thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. Honestly, I feel like I have not been around you guys for, hi, Tina, I just feel like, oh, yeah, it's Denise's birthday. Hi, Kelly. Happy birthday, Denise. Happy birthday to my buddy, Denise. Thank you guys so much. Your favorite presentation of the day, Wendy. You make me feel so good. Thank you so much, guys. I have missed you. I'm going to sit down now, so I'm not going to be able to see all the comments, but I have got so much stuff to tell you guys about. I feel like I haven't talked to you forever. I told Brian last night, I am so excited to be here with you today. Even though I'm by myself, in the studio, in my house, I feel like I'm with you guys, and it's just an awesome feeling. So I have so much to share with you guys today, and we have some cards to make, right? So this is all about the kits today, and have we got some amazing kits, amazing kits, okay? Let's start with the first one that we just put out there. I'm going to show you a little bit of the outside of it, and then I'm going to show you a little bit of the inside. So this is our evergreen card kit. Hi, Renee. Hey, tell Biff I said hi. Our evergreen card kit makes these cards. Are these gorgeous or what? Okay, so here's the first card. It comes with the sentiment. Everything is here to make these 3 cards, guys. This comes with the sentiment as well, stamped, of course, and this. But the best part about this card kit is that it actually comes with the die as well. So you get everything to make the cards and our gorgeous die. Then I actually did video instructions that I can't really figure out iMovie yet, but I will have it nailed by the end of the day, and there'll be a video up to show you as well. But it comes with instructions. Now, check this out. So it comes with all the papers to make the kits, right, and the die. So one of the greatest things about our background dies is that if you use 3 different papers, and hopefully by this little thing you can see, I used for these cards a piece of silver, a piece of green, and a piece of red. So when you get this kit, you just cut out the die from each one of those 3 pieces, and this is what you get. So you get this and all the pieces that are inside, right? So these just popped out of there. They just go in these little holes, right? So all of these pieces are cut out, and you simply take your outline, and I've just kind of gone halfway so you guys can see, but I just use my fine tip glue bottle to get in there, but I don't worry about getting all of it because I know that once I start gluing pieces in, I can go back in underneath. So I just do a little bit at a time because this is pretty thin and it stretches just a tad when you try to glue it down. So this is what I did. I just glue it down, and then you just start filling in these pieces and gluing them together. Now see if you notice, that one doesn't quite fit perfect, but it fits perfect over here. Now there's a secret on how to do this, you guys. When you cut out your pieces for the first time, you're going to get to see how old I still use a cricket, a cuttlebug, sorry. Anyway, so when you cut this out, this is what it's going to look like, right? Now when you pull this off, it's going to bring all the pieces with it, right? But if you take it off and put it on a piece of paper and just poke those pieces out as you go, it kind of leaves them in place. And then you will know which tree, right, goes in which slot. And it works every single time. Cut 3 pieces and you'll end up making, no kidding, I just feel like I was on HSN. Did you see that? Like, I just had everything pre-made. That's so not like me. I'm usually running behind. So, but anyway, you will end up with 3 outlines and 3 sets of trees to fill in. And eventually, when you get them all done, it will look like this every single time. And it makes these 3 cards. And it's so reasonably priced. I think it's like $5 or $7 just for the card parts, and everything else is included. So that is this kit. And let me get all my pieces parts off of here. Okay, so our next kits, I have 2 brand new craft along kits out there. We have 2 for November. All right, so our first one for November, I have to tell you, it's all about the Z cards, Z fold cards. And I had to learn how to do this so I could teach you guys how to do this. So it was a learning experience. I had to go out and do the YouTube videos and all that good stuff. But this is our craft along kits for OOAK next month. And we are going to be making these next month. Grab these while you can because they will sell out. And let me show you why. All right, so here's the first one. It's got our cute little bird, right? Santa told me you've been good this year. I told him it was a lack of opportunity. Denise, that one's for you. Love. Yep, it is. You get Bert. You get everything to make it, of course. They all come pre-cut, pre-stamped, all that good stuff. But I told you it's about the Z-folds, right? So check out our first Z-fold. You're going to make just a single basic Z-fold. Look at this card. Isn't that gorgeous? Again, everything comes pre-cut. You just take it out of the box. You guys see that? It's got little snowflakes. This paper's absolutely stunning. All right, take it out of the box, glue it together. So that is your second card. It's just a single Z. Are you ready for this? This is the double Z card. And everything's in here to make this. And everything's pre-cut. And everything is pre-scored. So you don't have to do what I did and screw it up 5 times before you figured it out. Look at this, you guys. Look at this card. Is that amazing? Everything is pre-cut for you with instructions. So that is our OOAK November kits. I'm sure Karina is posting the link right now. Make sure that you get this. It will sell out fast, and we've only got a few of them, okay? Next up, I have another November kit, okay? For some reason, the cover is just so dark on this, but check this out. This is just your basic Christmas cards. If anyone annoys me this week, I'll give their phone number to all the kids and tell it Santa's hotline. You know, seriously, if I was back in my old neighborhood, that would be so much fun. I'm horrible. I know I am. I'm really not, but I kind of am. Anyway, so there's little Miss Penny the Possum dressed up in her little Santa suit. Can you guys see her little cell phone? I know, right? And this used in here is a new product that I'm going to introduce you guys to. It's not a new product. It's new to us on our website, the Viva glitter pens. They are fabulous. We have some of these out there right now too. Card number 2, I think you guys have probably seen the cement, maybe, unless you're new to us. Oh, the weather outside can bite me and my car won't start to spite me. And I can't feel any of my toes. Winter blows, winter blows, winter blows. So we got Felix with a cup of coffee. You'll get all of these die cuts pre-cut for you. And then look at this one, you guys. You know I like my easel cards, right? This is our winter silhouette. And here we go. Oh, I taped it because they don't tend to stay flat. You try to take pictures of them. Look at that. It's an easel card. There you go. In our house, we call Santa by his real name. Amazon. Oh, yeah, I probably should have told you guys up front, right, that we are giving away 3 prizes today. Not just one. This is kind of gotten out of hand here at headquarters because I love giving stuff away. I love it, love it, love it. And so we used to give away a stamp or a die or something like that. Well, this time we're just going to give away 3 kits. 3 separate kits. 3 lucky winners at the end of this presentation. Karina goes back through all of the comments and she puts them in random.org and she chooses 3 lucky winners and we will send them out to you free of charge. So make sure you comment. I have to tell you, last time you guys left 1,800 comments and I read every single one of them. It took about 4 hours and I can't like them all, because then Facebook puts me in restrictions and says you must be a bot or something like that. So anyway, I love it when you guys leave comments, and we do read every single one of them. So this is the other Craft On kit for November. Okay, are you ready for this? We're going to give away 1 each of these today too. For you people that have animals, look at this. Look at this. Okay, they are pup treat kits and kitty treat kits. And let me show you what they are. Again, everything's pre-cut for you. Look what it makes. All right, so I don't put the cat treats in there. Nope. Puff, the wonder cat around here, would probably kill me if I took all her treats and sent them to you guys. But it's just a little card, okay, like that. And the little belly band slides off. And it says, I believe in Santa Paws. And then on the back, we even include a kitty treat recipe. So you can make your own little kitty treats. So you get, in this kit, it makes 3. And the best part is, you even get the stamps in the kit. So in the kitty treat kit, you get I Believe in Santa Paws, and you get Smiling Berts. And it's enough to make 3, plus then you have all of your measurements and stuff, so you can make more. Okay, so that is the kitty treat kits. And the pup treat kit, same thing, only you get a doggy recipe for puppy treats, and you get the Santa Paws, but you also get my little Tucker. Okay, stamps come with this, so much fun. I mean, we give our animals presents, right? We do. So that is the pup treat kit and the kitty treat kit, and 2 of you out there is going to win one of those. The next card kit we're going to be giving away is actually the card kit we're working on today, but I have a couple more to show you first. While I was down in the warehouse looking to see how many kits we had and if I could find a puppy treat kit, I found 2 of these left over. I had taken them off the website because we completely sold out. This is our Grinch card kit. Fabulous kit. It makes 3 cards. It includes Drink Up Grinches and the Grinch stamp. So there's only 2 of these. I just turned them on. Grab them while you can, okay? And speaking of only 2, there's only 2 of these left too. This was our August OOAK kit, okay? These are birthday cards. Everybody needs birthday cards. Again, everything's in there, including a paper pack. So there's only 2 of these. And finally, we have some of these left as well. There's a few other kits that we have, but I didn't bring them up. This is a class kit from August that we have, just like 2 or 3 left of, and it's also got fall and birthday cards, okay? So those are the kits that you need to grab. Our fall kit, oh yeah, I have one more to show you. Okay, you ready for this? Karina convinced me to bring this kit back out for this year. It was our top selling kit of last year. Look at this. I hope you guys can see this. I'm going to try to move my camera. Look at this. This is our advent calendar. This puppy stands about 15 inches tall. All of these are drawers. I have it laid down so you can see it, so I don't know if I can get a drawer out or not. But they all have drawers that you make. They pull out. This is comes unassembled. It's made out of wood. I cut them here all by myself, and so it comes with 31 spaces. You get 31 drawers. There's an extra space. You get all the kits to make these little houses. When Halloween rolls around, it will go off. And I know you won't get it in time for Halloween this year, but this is an absolute fabulous kit, and we have sold so many of them. Isn't it fantastic? All right, it even comes with like a Frank and Riley wood piece. And look, a Dracky Riley, a little mummy, the little tombstones. So much fun. Put candy in here. Kids love it. All right. Now to our kit. Oh, our special for the day. Forgot to tell you about that. Oh, there is also a Christmas advent calendar out there too. It's gorgeous. We've came out with a different one every year. It's a sleigh. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's got a little house that opens up, so make sure you take a look at that too. Now, I've got little remnants of my Halloween thing going along. Before we get started making our cards, and I think we can get all these done. I have 30 minutes. You guys know me. I can fly. Our specials for the day. This is the favorite special of all year besides Black Friday, which we will have one as well. But buy 6 Funny Bones or Riley stamps, and you get the 7th one free. You get to pick it, and there's no limits. Our website was acting a little funky. We're going to update our website, guys. It's in the process. It might be here next week. But if you buy 12, you get 2 free. If you buy 18, you get 3 free. I don't do math after that. But if it does not show up giving it to you free, please just email me and I will promptly refund it to you, okay? No limits on those. Buy 6 Funny Bones or Riley stamps, the $6.99 ones. You get your 7th free and you get to choose it. So, that was fast enough, huh? All right, moving right along. We are going to dive into the Craft Along kit for today, all right? This is our fall one. So, just to show you guys, instructions are included, of course. With every kit we make, everything comes pre-cut in little packages just like this, okay? And a paper pack came with this one too. All right, there are very few of these left over, but we are going to do this one first, just because it's extremely easy to do. It's a little 5-minute card. Now, on these fall cards, I did distress the edges on most of them. I'll show you what dies we use and everything. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to fold this in half, and we're going to take our zip dry. There we go. We're going to take our zip dry and our piece of red. We're just going to go around the edges. Now, for those of you guys that are brand new to us today, welcome to begin with. And zip dry, if you do not know about zip dry, you are going to love it. Zip dry lets you move your paper while it's on your card. So if I'd done this with a tape runner, there's no way I could move it around. Zip dry also lets you completely take it off and move it around. And then line it back up. And you just squish it down. It's basically like rubber cements, but a much better grade, of course, in a bottle. Zip dry. And we have it on our website. And we sell tons of it. And I wish I owned the company that makes it, but I don't. So anyway, so we are going to put the fronts on like this. Then I'm going to just edge the front of this with my vintage photo ink. We're going to put it on. Okay, you don't have to go in the center of it either because this stuff squishes out. If you get it off the edges where you don't want it, all you got to do is rub it off. See, just like that. It's on the edges right there. I'm just going to rub it off, and it just balls out and comes off. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. All right, are you guys commenting as I go? I just ran across, while I glue this down, I'll talk to you too. So I'm going to look at my pictures. I am kind of a picture person, a visual person. So, Halloween, I used to own a retail store in Shawnee, Kansas, and some of you that are on there right now know about that. Halloween is my favorite holiday of the year, probably because I like acting goofy and like an idiot, and you know, it's acceptable. Everybody thinks you're joking around, right? So I would make all of my girls that worked for me dress up. Oh my goodness. And it was a challenge every year for each one of them to figure out who could get the best costume. Now, for those of you on here, I know Dolores is on here too. And Dolores has now worked for me for 16 years, I think, maybe 17, I'm not quite for sure. But, okay, so when we get this, I'll tell you the story in the middle of this. I'm going to take my coffee, and I'm just going to go along here. You can use thinner glue too. I'll use zip dry on this. Oop. Now see, if you would have done that with any other glue, you'd have a mess, right? I'm just going to wipe it off. Okay, we're going to do that. And I did it again. We are just going to put this anywhere you want. So let's just line it up like that. Right on that edge. See, it's going to let me move it perfectly where I want it. And then I'm just going to rub the extra off. Easy peasy. And when I get to this edge, I'm just going to trim it off. Doink. There's also a little piece that goes with this coffee heartbeat die. This is a cut-ups die, of course. And you can just put it right underneath there with the glue. And we have a nice little latte in there. Yeah? Okay. Then I am going to glue together this on here, right after I edge it. Anyway, we used to dress up at the store. Karina came as a nun one year. I am not kidding you. Hilarious. Even had matching socks. It was so great to see her in a nun outfit was just crazy. Dolores, I think my favorite costume that she ever did, she came as a rubber stamp, and I am not kidding you. Her and her grandsons had made this stamp, this wooden stamp out of cardboard, and she wore it around her neck like a little tent sign, and it looked just like the stamp. It was my favorite rubber stamp from Northwoods of all time. Okay, so we got to do this right there. And Wendy, the same year, oh my goodness, she came dressed up as Riley the Tooth Fairy. Me, my favorite costume that I ever came dressed up as, I literally dressed up like Diane Reevely. And I mean exactly like Diane Reevely. If you know me, you know that I have got blonde hair, and it's down the middle of my back, almost to my butt. Diane and I had just become friends at this point. We've been friends for 3 or 4 years, and she, of course, has bright red and dresses and retro glasses or retro dresses and glasses and all that fun stuff. I literally sprayed my hair red, put it up in a French roll like she taught me, and came as Diane. And then I got on Facebook and FaceTimed her looking like her. She about fell over. So all we're going to do with the rest of these is just glue them on, everybody. Are you following with me here? I know I'm just chatting away, and you'll have random different size hearts in yours. These hearts were cut out with our Heart Flourish die from Cut Ups. Okay. And the last one, I'm going to pop up with a piece of foam tape. So while I'm sitting here chatting, and you guys are trying to think of comments so that you can keep commenting, tell me what your favorite Halloween costume was ever. Now, you've got a little piece of this left over. We're going to put that on the inside, right? And card one. It's done. All right, I've got 20 minutes. You think I can do it? All right, I'm going to start with, so that's card one. The next card is pretty self-explanatory. It's just being glued down. So we'll do it, and I can color the Riley, but I really want to get to the last one to show you so that I can show you how to color corn stalks. This one has Giggling Riley. All right, then I'm going to take my little polka dot piece. I love this paper that came with this. All right. And we're gonna, whoops, make sure it's right side up. Okay. Anybody out there know how to use iMovie? Because I gotta tell you, it's killing me. It's a hard program to learn. So the next thing we're going to do is just take this little piece, and I'm literally just looking at the photograph that comes in the kit. Each one has one with you. Comes in the kits, and I'm going to put that on there. Whoops. Okay, now this is where zip dry is fabulous, because I just realized I need to tuck this underneath here, right? And it came right up. And I also need to slip my little frame in like that. So all I did was just pull it up. We're going to pull this guy down, and thank goodness I used it, because I can just pull it right up. So that's what that looks like. And we're going to use a little glue and tack that down too. See how that squished out? You guys see that? Squished everywhere. Yep. And I rub it right off. And my paper is none the worse. No kidding, right? Okay, so then I'm just going to use foam tape. I'm going to pop up my cinnamon if I can find my foam tape. Okay, just like that. I'm going to take the tree that is attached that we had with it. This is our spooky tree. I love this tree, so much fun. You can use it and put hearts all over. You can do all kinds of things with this little tree. There's actually 3 spooky trees. I'm going to put a little bit everywhere. Okay, and I'm just going to set that right on that edge. Get it coming up over the same. This is our change out jacks. So these are actually pumpkins, but the die set to go with it has little jack-o'-lanterns too. So I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to tuck one in behind the tree because it's still a little wet, and I can pop it up a little bit. See that? And then the next thing I'm going to do is color my Riley. And it's so easy to color little Mr. Riley. So I'm going to take my E31 first, okay? You can also start with E35. We can do that. That's generally what I say to do. So we'll start with E35, or E33, I'm sorry. And for those of you who've never watched me color, don't have a heart attack. I like to color outside the lines, and I'm not a fussy colorer. I love to color, but I tend to go a little quicker, and I always color over the edges, always. So with Copics, you want to make circles. Copics are alcohol markers, right? So we're just going to make circles. Okay, and I don't even worry up here if I go over the lines or with his hooves, because the color after it is going to be darker, right? So I'm just going to make sure. I'm all about the quick and getting stuff done fast. So I'm going to come over it a second time. So this is the base. And with alcohol markers, if you give it a base, the next alcohol color that you put on top of it will blend really super easily because it's alcohol. So I'm going to take the same marker and create a shadow now. All right, so his belly is going to be a little lighter. So I'm just going to come in. See how that creates a shadow? Same marker. You don't have to buy, 1,000 different markers. So the shadow is going to be back in here. Maybe a little across his nose, his little ears, of course. I'm going to do his head because it was kind of light when I did it. And just a little under here and a little under his legs. And see how easy that is to get a shadow? And sometimes if you don't put a heavy layer on the first time, it'll start to wash out like that. And that's okay, because what we're going to do is just give it a second coat. And then I'm going to come in and just do it again. See, even the third time, it's going to give you a little bit more shading. Now, that was with E33, okay? And we actually have these marker kits. If you really like Riley and you want to have the exact Copics for them, we have the kits on our website. So this is E35. And watch how great that blends because I've got a nice heavy layer of alcohol already down. See that? Let me put that under there. And I'm going off the edge, so I don't have to worry about staying within the lines. We're going to give him a little bit, there's probably a little bit of a shadow here, you think? Okay, and definitely inside his ears. And then the last thing I'm going to do with the browns is take my E47, which I always use for his antlers. Alright, and this time I kind of have to watch where I'm going because now I'm coloring in the hooves. Except for here, I'm going to go be messy there too. Alright. Okay, so see that? Now I put a good layer down. I'm just going to add another bit of this brown and do me some shadows. Okay, there we have it. All you have to do is add a bit of pink inside his mouth. I always use RB10, kind of real partial to that. So it's a beautiful little pink. And then I just picked R32 to do his tongue. And we're done. Okay, so we have our Riley, and all we're going to do now is pop him up on here. Okay, you can use, I don't remember, nope, I don't have one, so we probably didn't. So I'm just going to pop him up with foam tape, but you can also use these guys. Let's use this. I know it's not in your kit, so don't scream at me because I did something that wasn't in your kit. Use pop-up tape, okay? Just go ahead and use it. I'm going to show you a different way right now. These are action wobbles. Love me some action wobbles. There's adhesive on both sides. So you just take the adhesive off, if you can get it off. Not sure why it's not coming off. Oh, for crying out loud. The card didn't even take me this long. All right. Well, one side of it just might have to work for now. Oh, no, there it goes. Okay, so this is sticky too, as you can tell. And we just pop it on there. You can get action wobbles on our website too, if you want. And it just makes it wobble. It's hilarious, right? Especially the gigglers, they're just so funny. There's card 2. You guys, I have 13 minutes to do the last card. And I know I can do it. I bet I can do it. Think I can do it? Pretty sure I can. So, back to Halloween. Halloween, absolutely. We even used to have a fake deer mounted outside our house, but it talked. So when the little kid, and whoever could talk into it, had a remote microphone, a Bluetooth microphone. So you could go around the back of the house and kids would show up. And you could go, "Hello, Andrew." And the kids freaked every single time. It was the funniest thing ever. All right. We moved out in the country and no trick-or-treaters. I know. So we just watched scary movies instead. So we're going to glue this piece down. This is the card we're making now. You guys are going to love this. This is a fun little trick. I got it from one of my designers. And the gal that makes our cards decided to retire. So I am looking for somebody you guys have seen our cards. They're extremely professional. Somebody to help out making our cards. So if you know of anybody, give me a holler. Let me know. Not sure what I'm going to do yet, but it's worth a thought. Okay, so this piece, look at this. So this was one die cut. Okay, I just took a piece of paper. We ran it down the side, cut it to the right, and now it's 2. All right, so what this is going to do, we are going to pop both of these up. Okay, let's go this way instead. All right, we're going to pop both of these up, and it's going to make a really cool little, like a river type thing. I've never seen it before. Okay, normally I would put tape along here and here just to stabilize it, but for time's sake, I'm not going to. Oh, and not only are we giving away, and we're just going to tape that down, this one's going to be on the left side, the other one's going to be on the right side. And for those of you that are in the drawing for door prizes, last night I told Brian to give away 2 gift certificates to Riley and Company. So somebody, 2 lucky winners are going to win a $100 gift certificate to shop with. Woo! Okay, now that's done, right? So all we have to do now, I'm going to do a little edge around here. Okay, and we're going to glue this to the blue. Okay, and we're just going to glue that to our card, or you can foam tape it. I love to 3D foam tape stuff, but for this time I'm just going to glue it down since we don't have a whole lot of time left. I want to show you how to do these corn stalks. Speaking of corn stalks, I've tried to grow corn now 2 years. All right, so see where we're at? Now we have 2 corn stalks. Actually, we have 3 that we're going to do. So they are going to go on the card like this and this, and I'll see if we can't get them all done. You want to see how fast we can do corn stalks? So corn stalks always have a bit of yellow in them, whether you really think so or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go real fast and lay some yellow down. Okay, and I am going to then come back with a very light brown, which is E30, and I'm going to fill in most of it, and what I'm doing is I'm laying down my base. Okay, remember how I told you that alcohol markers blend better with alcohol markers? So that's all I'm doing is I'm laying down my base. And this little gorgeous stamp is from our fall dress-up set. Has to be one of my favorite sets still to this day. Wait till you see the next ones. You guys are going to love them. I can probably spill the beans, can't I? I probably could. Oh, I'm the boss. I can spill the beans. We have a really amazing Oz 1 and Oz 2 set coming up in dress up. You guys are going to love it. You're going to freak out. It's just so amazing. All right, so I'm taking my E31, and now I'm going to start building my color. Okay, so it's always going to be dark under that band, okay, and I'm just going to come down, and I'm just going to start streaking it like this. No real coloring at all. I'm just going to streak it. Okay, and then I'll show you where to start looking for your darker places. So this one I always go across. These I always just kind of come down, but now I'm not covering all of it. Okay, I want to leave some of the outside stuff a little lighter, maybe some of the top a little lighter. Okay, and as I get darker, I'm going to be a lot more sparing with my colors. So that was E31. So now I'm going to grab my E33. And I'm just going to start, I'm always going to bring it down from the top, right? Because it's always going to be darkest under this band and right behind up in there. Okay, now, once you do that, this little guy back here is going to be darker, and that little guy back there is going to be darker, and that one's going to be darker, and that one's going to be darker. And all of this in here in the center is going to be a little darker. See that? But I'm not coloring the whole thing at all. I'm just coloring pieces, parts. And remember when I said you can shade with the same marker? That's what we're going to do. Okay, I'm going to come in from the edges. Alright, and I am just going to make this sing real quick. I apparently forgot an orange, so I'm not going to be able to do the pumpkins. Okay, bring this down. This is going to go over. I'm going to focus on those, bring a couple of those up. Right over, okay, so I've got that. Same marker, I'm going to do it again. Okay. And just create my shading. The more often you use the marker, the less space when you're trying to create depth that you color. Alright? So now I'm going to take my E35, okay, and this is going to be the one that I'm going to make sure that I have most of my dark ones in there. See, again, going across that. But I'm going to have the darkest in so it will make sure and give me the shading that I want. Back behind in here, and most of that one. And I flick a lot. Can you guys see that? I just do a little flicking motion. Okay, and create my shadows. And that one's done. So we're going to do the same with this guy. I'm so desperately going to try to get these on here for you. And while I'm finishing up, I have about 5 minutes. So while I'm finishing up, I'm going to go back over our special. It is by 6 Riley or Funny Bones. Okay, and get the 7th one free. Just put it in your cart and it will show up as 0 for you. Don't even need a code. How awesome is that? All right, so there's our second one done. We got to bring in a little shadow. And I'm just flicking up and flicking down from that little band. Do the edges of the band, back in, do the shadows. And I'll go over it 2 or 3 times because you can always use it to shade more with, right? So now we have this. I'm going to use my darkest marker, my E47 that we use for Riley's ears, and be very sparing with it and create my darker spots. And all of this will start to make sense, okay? I'm just going behind places that would be a little darker. Okay, there's one. And corn stalks absolutely are not perfect. All right, no 2 are the same, so don't worry about coloring them all the same. Isn't it amazing how just like a minute and a half ago we had a really light corn stalk and then it just all comes to life. Okay, so we have these. I don't have the orange to do the pumpkins, which is okay because I don't have time anyway. So what we're going to do is this one will glue down right there. All right, and if you have the little white edges, see, that really bothers me when I have little white edges. I don't know why. Just go ahead and ink them up. Covers them right up. All right, so you guys have 3 minutes to comment. You better get those in. Get those comments going. Okay, glue's going down right over that little sign. How cute is that? All right, and let's see. We're going to glue this one up here. All right, so we don't even have to worry about that little pumpkin. Okay, so that's going to sit up here. And our next one is going to sit right there. Okay, but we're going to pop that one up. And I want this to come down just a little bit further. Thank goodness for zip dry. I'm going to pop this one up. And do that. Alright guys, you got 2 minutes. Keep commenting as fast as you can go, I'm telling you. This is so much fun. Thank you guys. I know it's gorgeous out, and I know you could have been absolutely anywhere but here, but thank you so much for joining me. I honestly have missed you guys. It's craziness. I think if I ever got back to a show and y'all showed up, all we would do would be hug all day because that's all I'd want to do. Alright, so there we have that, and we're going to put that little guy right there, and you know, this guy kind of looks the same size, doesn't he? We'll pretend like that. There's actually, I'm not sure how many we put in there, but one goes up there like that. So that is your card. That is your card, okay? Brian, Carol, thank you very much for having me. I love it. Someday I'll get you that Ferrari, Brian, I promise. No, I won't. Don't tell him that, okay? Anyway, if there's still time to get your tickets for the drawing, and you could win some great gifts. Somebody's going to win a kitty treat kit or a puppy treat kit, and somebody is going to win this fall kit. All right, and buy 6, get the 7th free. So I want you all to have a fabulous, fabulous Halloween, okay? And have a great rest of your day and a great weekend. And again, thank you so much for being part of mine, okay? I just love you guys to pieces. Have a wonderful day. Bye. I don't want to leave. I have 1 more minute. I don't want to leave. So now I stood up and I can see you guys. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Linda. Hi, Alice. Denise is still with me. Look at that. Robbie needs one of these little kitty treats. Yeah, I need to send you one for Robbie. You guys, Denise's little kitty has been going through chemo. They are such amazing little cat parents. Hi, Kathy. Thank you guys very much. Hi, Shannon. You guys have a great day. I've got one more minute. 108 people on a gorgeous Saturday afternoon. I'm completely humbled. Thank you, everyone. I love you all to death. And take care. I've got to run officially now. Bye. I'll miss you until next time. Bye. Hi, Nancy. I don't want to leave. I know I don't want to go, but I got to. Bye, guys. Hi, Lisa. I miss you too, honey. Bye-bye.